Hello there, good people of the world. Welcome to another flight. Hello there, good people of the world. Welcome to another Flight Sim Safari. Tonight we are going to continue the Ring Road Rally tour over Iceland, and the airport that we're gonna take off from is called Þórshöfn, probably, as somebody who is located in the Netherlands pointed out several times, and he said that because the language, the Icelandic language, is close to the Germanic languages in Europe, this might be pronounced similar to what people would pronounce it in Germany. So Tórshavn might be the way to actually say this. Maybe not. I'm going to switch over to... I'm not going to switch over. I'm going to activate the chat in... Hello! The chat in... the chat in... Hello! The chat... the chat in... hello! The chat in... What is it called? Discord, right? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to fly the Kodiak because I'm too lazy to adjust my Bravo throttle quadrant for a two-prop engine. Þórshöfn has the code of Bravo India Tango November. Here we go. And we will choose a parking ramp. And the weather doesn't look too great today, unfortunately, but we'll see once we get there. Flight conditions, live weather, lifetime, no traffic and all that. Let's see. We've got the current time of day is exactly 19 UTC. So there's a dawn happening right there. From dusk till dawn. And we're going to take off at dawn. Oh dear me. Vinny's already there. Oh nice. Let's jump into the plane. And looking at the windows, where is it? Look at that. Hey there, Vinny.
Hello.
I'm looking at the windsock right now. Dude, we do have some crosswind here today. It's basically, what's it called? If it's in a straight line but parallel to the ground. You know, there's lots of crosswind today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. My internet is fast.
Oh, you can kiss my behind. Seriously.
I could be mean.
Yes, you are. Right now, you're the meanest person on the planet. For somebody like me, who has to deal with megabits instead of gigabits. But I am glad for you that it worked out. So you've got 2 gig. You could actually start your own providing service. You know that with that much bandwidth. I
do have some spare bandwidth, don't I?
That is ridiculous. Yes, you do. How about it? Why doesn't it? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This windsock is straight out.
That's what I said, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, straight out. There is really lots of wind here today.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's mostly crosswind too, yeah.
Awesome.
I agree. Awesome.
Good fun. We're going to see how this plays out. So why does my engine not start today? Something is off here. Oh, wait, I should turn on the ignition. That might make sense. Oh,
I see you're
please.
still in your first love, the Kodiak.
I am. No, the reality is I'm just too lazy to reconfigure my Bravo throttle quadrant for 2 props. I'm gonna have to get up, get the additional the levers, the the things that you need to click in. And
Oh, you need physical add-ons, huh?
Oh yes, I do, and I really don't want to do that right now. So I'm gonna fly the Kodiak.
I understand.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, Sky Master.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Looking at some clouds.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Looking
You
at
said
some
clouds.
clouds.
Looking at some, yeah, there are some clouds here. That's true. Are you at the departure airport already?
Burke?
It's called Þórshöfn.
I can't say that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I can tell you the ICAO code if you want to.
That would be me.
So it's Bravo India Tango November.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am.
I don't see anybody else here.
Yeah, he probably needs to switch to the right multiplayer server. We're currently on Southeast Asia because the European servers are somewhat crowded and don't work reliably.
Southeast Asia. I believe that's what I'm on.
Okay. So I cannot yet see you. If you haven't, did you spawn already somewhere?
Yeah, but I'm looking for you guys, and I don't see anybody with lane plates, so I must be on the wrong something.
Maybe.
I'll land and try again.
I'm going to tell you the code again. It's Bravo India Tango November.
Bravo India Tango November. I'm going to sit down and write that down.
Exactly. So, let's change the GPS. Let's see. Yeah, there's lots of crosswind. This is going to be awesome. The weather doesn't look too bad. I've seen worse. I think we're going to stay low.
Okay.
And we're going to land at an airport that does not exist in the flight simulator, unfortunately, which I think is a serious omission and a disrespect to Iceland. There's this, if you take a look at the flight plan, there's this little island called Grimsey, and then north of Akureyri. And it does not have a real a real airport in the flight simulator. You can see the actual runway in the sim because of the satellite imagery, but you're not going to be able to pick that as a destination because it doesn't exist. There's no real airport in the flight sim, which is a shame.
I see a Skymaster.
That'd be me.
Awesome. Where are you? I don't see. Oh, yes, you are.
He's
in the air already.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's get to the runway. Which runway would be the preferred one today?
Well, the sock is leaning a little towards the 01 side, so I guess we should take off from 01.
Oh, dude, 15 knots of crosswind. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put in the next destination into the autopilot. That would be Kopaskar. That is Bravo India Kilo Papa. Bravo.
Is that other airport you were talking about before on the way to Kilopapa or
No,
after?
that's the one that comes after Kopasker.
Oh, okay.
Bravo Kilo. There we go. Seems to be working. So, Skymaster, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Somewhere from the States, obviously. But,
Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay. That's nice. We need to collect people from all states that exist in the United States. Oh, I took the wrong turn here. So we've got Florida, we've got... What else do we have? We've got Florida, of course, and we've got...
Outfreighter? He's up in the Nordic land.
No, I'm talking about the United States. Everything else is abroad, but I'm I'm talking about the United States. So we've got Florida, we've got Ohio, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Idaho? I'm not sure. We've got somebody from Idaho. Now we've got somebody from Minnesota. We'll collect all of them. It's like trading cards. I'm sorry.
Collect them all. Yeah.
And we've got somebody who doesn't belong into the States but is being mistaken as somebody from the States. Sometimes. So let's turn around here. Oh, it's raining. How did you find us, Skymaster? Probably from the forums? FlightSimulator.com?
Just surfing the Microsoft forum.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably
Okay.
saw it on the calendar now.
Probably. There's not a whole lot of going on today. There's just one other community flight today, so there's not much choice today. Are you gonna fly this? It looks like you're gonna fly a helicopter, right, Skymaster?
Correct.
Okay. What kind of helicopter are you flying? I cannot see it on the tag.
500E. I'll put it in front of you, see if you recognize it.
I don't have the add-on, so I'm not going to be able to see what kind of aircraft you're in. But
Same
What
here.
add-on is that?
the 500, I guess you must have bought it on the marketplace, perhaps.
2020 I bought it on.
Okay, so yeah, well, that's it seems to be compatible
Looks like a
to 2024.
low-wing single prop airplane to me.
I'm in 2024 right now.
Yes, but you're using an add-on from 2020, as it seems. So
So it doesn't show up?
it's awesome that it works, but we're not going to be able to see it because we don't have that add-on.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll see you, but we won't see you as what you're in. We won't see
You're
the helicopter.
for us, you're flying in a Bonanza.
Exactly.
I've had that same problem with watching you guys. Everybody in helicopters and planes, and
Yeah,
that's it.
it's not a big deal. It's just that we cannot see what kind of what kind of aircraft you're in. So it's not a problem, not at all. Just the
How do I
fact
correct that?
you cannot. We'd have to buy the add-on so we can see the model. It's
got it.
nothing that you can do.
Okay, copy that.
So you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Let's lower the flaps here and make sure that I have some kind of takeoff trim. There we go. Okay, let's see. I might later on. I'm probably going to switch to a different weather preset because this it's not too beautiful right now.
Nah, we won't be able to see anything on this scenic tour.
Oh, the crosswind. Holy moly. It's pushing me to the right.
Yeah, it's going to keep our hands full.
And looking at the radar, it doesn't look too favorable right now. It's pretty cloudy here.
That was a tricky takeoff.
Nah, not so much. You've got gigabit internet right now, so everything is going to be easy for you. Yeah, absolutely.
Everything's just roses. And
yeah, and we're going to get rid of bad politicians and all that. So it's gigabit is great.
It's going to solve the world's problems.
Yes, and today we're going to. Of course, Germany's not going to be able to use it because I haven't. But the rest of the world is going to be able to use GPT-5, so it's all great. It's all nice and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the other day, I come again. Sorry.
I was going to say I don't know if you saw. There's a point of interest marker across the bay off to the right of our direction of travel. I took some screenshots of it. It's some kind of Stonehenge-ish looking thing.
Okay.
I'll post the pics.
I probably haven't seen it personally because I haven't been in this part of Iceland, on this part. But there's all kinds of interesting places there, of course.
Yeah, I'll post it in the gallery.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wrestle with my autopilot here. Let's see. Increase my vertical speed to 1200. Add nav. Come on. Go ahead. Do it. There we go. So how fast can the MH500 go? Like 120 knots, something like that? Or even faster?
That's about it. I'm at max right now.
Which is?
Let me take a look here. Almost to the red line, over 125.
Yeah, that's all right. So we're going to fly 110 maybe, so you're going to be able to keep up.
Good.
Excellent. Where am I? I'm lost.
I'm right behind you, just watching your label.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to slow down so we can keep together. When you get your autopilot working, Matt, take a look in the gallery.
I will. I'm done with the autopilot. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks awesome. I have no idea. Where did you see that? Icelandic Stonehenge. Is that where? What's the nearest settlement or city?
Let me look on the map, but it's basically right up the coast here.
Okay.
If you follow the coastline, I'll take you right to it. Or I could take you to it if you want. I have a VOI turned on for it.
Oh, please do.
All right.
I'll switch over to heading mode.
Mm-hmm.
Move it. Left, right. What's the direction?
We're following the coast to the right.
To the right, okay. Which means we're gonna fly a heading of maybe, I don't know, 120 degrees, something like that. Did you say anything?
Probably 337.
337. Oh dear. 337?
Seems to be pointing right at it.
337. Let's see. But that's not to the right. At least not for
No?
me. Okay.
Where'd you get
I'm
to?
I'm on the open water right now.
Yeah, you're heading out to sea.
Yes, I am. 337 is left, my dear Vinny.
I'm not sure what to tell you. I set my heading bug
I'm just gonna
so that I'm
follow
headed
you.
right for it.
No big
Yeah, do
deal. I'm
that.
just gonna follow you. Where are you?
Yeah, just
Right there.
follow my name. We're
Skymaster
on a
is
good server
following
now.
exit. You're almost doing the. You're gonna do some formation flying here, right? It looks
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't have a flight plan loaded.
Doesn't matter. You're just gonna follow any one of us. It does.
Yeah,
Because
on this server, the
most of the
nameplates will
time,
stay on.
Control Freak is the one who's better prepared than I am. So, and I'm the one creating these flights, but he's the one who's prepared.
I'm gonna try not to bump it here.
No big deal. You can do whatever you want. You can even fly through me if you want to. It's not going to hurt, I guess. There's Vinny. There you go. Yeah, but I guess we should be flying a little bit with a little bit less altitude, maybe, because otherwise. Or are you using your drone view as usual?
I was already at 2,500 when we decided to go this way, so I just kind of left it there.
Okay.
I'll descend when we get there, but I'll start circling when we get to the
Mm-hmm.
point of interest.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but that might be Þórshöfn, because that's the settlement that's coming up right there. Yep, and there is some kind of point of interest. So let's take a look at Google Map. Google Map. Is it possible that I've seen or heard you on one of the bush divers flights, Skymaster?
Affirmative.
I have, because I remember your voice. It's memorable.
It is, huh?
Yes, it is. You have a certain accent. Because I'm from Germany. I pick up all kinds of different accents, and I'm wondering where people are from. So,
Well, you betcha. Us Scandinavian background people have that kind of strange accent.
they do. That's true. Þórshöfn. Where are we? What the hell? Yeah, and there's the airport, and then yeah, there is this. Yep, I probably can see it right there. No, is that it's a circle with some stones in it, right? Like it looks a bit like what did you say?
Like Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think it actually says something about Stonehenge. With
There it is, and it's called Heimskautsgörðid. Heimskautsgörðid. And it is, oh yeah, there's some photos. It looks awesome. Take a look at it's the Arctic Henge. That's what they call it. And if the lighting is right, it looks like this, if you want to take a look at the screen.
Yeah, I saw it.
Awesome. And even better if you have northern lights. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And there are I think on one of the flights I told you about some of the plants that are growing here, and this because there are almost no trees in Iceland, but these flowers here, they grow all over the place. I'm not sure what they're called, but they're beautiful because you get them in 3 colors usually: white and pink and kind of purple. And if all three come together in a big field, it looks awesome. And they have some descriptions here
So
in
there's,
English.
there's a bay coming up here, and it's just on the other side of this bay.
It's awesome that they're replicating this in the sim. It's great.
I agree. Yeah, it's a pretty good representation of it too. It's well modeled.
Have you been on the last Bush Divers flight, Skymaster? I think I was on the Friday flight. I couldn't make it for the Saturday, but the one that Sarah did.
I popped in there a couple times. I don't recall the dates. I just do it at random whenever I get the spirit moves me.
She was doing I don't even remember the country where that flight was, but it was. She made it up almost. I think she made up the waypoints during the flight, but she took a pretty beautiful route, and it was low and crazy and chaotic, but it was fun.
I fly a lot of red heron flights.
Red herring means?
Red heron, I don't know, what do you call those? They show up on the Discord channel.
I don't remember.
The red heron group, and also like the name Cobra and Flights with Joel.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen that before.
You have to do exploring like I do. That's how I found you guys. They usually have like 20, 30 people flying around. It gets to be kind of chaotic. They're all trying to do touch and goes and helicopters. So you got like 15 people on one heliport.
That's crowded. Awesome.
Crazy.
Absolutely. But fun. The more the merrier.
This is actually more fun. Less people, and you can have a little conversation.
That's true, but on the other hand, I mean, if you can, if there are a lot of people around you, it always feels more alive because you don't really have. I don't know. I have always turned off AI traffic and real traffic because it doesn't really work well. So I love it if you have all kinds of people flying with you in a big group. It's awesome. But of course, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to have a conversation because everybody's talking at the same time.
And they're landing on each other.
Yeah, well, it's just still a sim. It doesn't matter. But it's fun.
I'm following Control Freak. I lost you somewhere.
I'm right at your 5 o'clock high. It's okay. You can follow either one of us. It's always you're always going to be pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, it's fun. Too bad you guys can't land and take a break like I can.
Well, I'm landing at all kinds of weird spots. I think there's somebody.
Might surprise you.
Yeah, I'm trying to land anywhere, everywhere. It's just it's good fun.
That's that bush pilot in you, right?
Right, absolutely. But the Kodiak cannot do all of it. There are certain limitations. Is that where you're circling over? Is that the spot?
I'm there, yep.
Okay, let me just drop down and take a look. Where is it? There it is. No, there is not. Where is it?
I'll get a little closer to it. Don't you have your POI markers on?
I always have them off because it kind of annoys me if I have these pins poking out of the... Oh, I can... No, I cannot see it. Let's see.
I'm right about over it now.
Okay.
In fact, here, I'll cheat. I'll pause my sim right over it.
Where the heck?
Just look right under where I'm
Oh, I can
sitting.
see it. Right there. Oh,
What are we
man.
looking for?
They took... it looks like Stonehenge right below you. 12 o'clock low.
Oh,
Or-
I see it. Yeah, there it is. I can land on it. How's that?
That's
It says
awesome. You
Arctic
can land there,
Hinge.
and I will as well. Why the hell not?
And I'll just watch.
You cheat. I'm gonna lower my flaps here and land on the road beside it. That's not a challenge even. But that looks awesome. And I really love it that they took the time to model this in the sim. That's awesome. Oh, look at the crosswind. 20 knots of frickin' crosswind. Holy cow. I mean, that might be more of a challenge than I anticipated.
I was almost ready to try and land here, and you just talked me out of it.
Come on. You've got 2 gigabits. You're going to be able to do with it.
I'll be fine, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm stalling. There we go.
Can you hear?
Yeah, the thing is, the Kodiak is quite a little bit bitchy when it comes to slow flying. At 40, oh man, look at that, I'm flying sideways. The crosswind, holy cow.
Okay, I'm standing
Yeah.
right in the middle.
If you got it configured just right, you could probably fly with a 0 ground speed.
Yeah, possibly. Now, let's see if I can do it. There we go. This looks doable. Looks doable. Looks doable. Not on the road, unfortunately. Oh, Christ!
I saw you. You bounced a little bit.
I did. Not
bit.
not a little.
Not a little bit, no.
Nah. There was some hole in the air. The plane basically just dropped out of the sky.
Hey, watch out for me! Ah!
Holy cow. I'm
Turns
almost...
out that Skymaster
feels-
is the only one in the right aircraft.
It feels like like flying a helicopter right there. Oh man, this is not going to end well. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that was pretty good.
I did land. Somehow. It feels a bit...
So we're going to call that a landing, huh?
Yes, we will. Because there's... I mean, I did my best.
I guess if you walk away,
I
it's a
will.
landing.
There we go. Nah, the crosswind is just too much. It's too much. But it's nice here. Look at that. Awesome. It's good. It's even got some proper textures on it. I like it. Okay, so let's try to take off again. What is it with you? Stall, stall, stall. How about you just get up in the air here?
There you go.
Crying out loud.
You appear to be flying again.
I am, but the thing is here, I don't know. I don't even have cargo. only have a co-pilot. Let's get rid of him. He's making it more difficult than it has to be. Get out of here. Okay, next waypoint. On the left-hand side. 25 knots of 30 knots of with gusts of like 150 knots. I don't know. This is just a little bit too much for my little Kodiak. Holy cow.
Did it ever get windy like this when you were there?
No. Yeah, well, it does get windy, but I mean, if you're on the ground, that's something entirely different. It did get windy, of course, but I don't remember it getting that extreme. I'm gonna activate the autopilot and hope for the best. But yes, there is the weather changes quite quickly and dramatically here on Iceland, just like on Papua New Guinea. Oh, I'm flying heading. I should be flying nav right now. What about it? Our Tingu offered offered some shelter during our vacation in the Scandinavian countries here. He wrote that I should hit him up for a drink. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this, but it certainly is very nice of him. And Skymaster's right behind me. There you are.
You got it.
Awesome. Let's take a look at that. We're going to do a little touch and go at Bravo India Kilo Papa. Just a little touchdown. Touch and go. I guess you're going to do a touchdown, right? With your helicopter.
I might hover over you guys for a bit.
That is great. Look at the awesome landscape. It looks like some kind of moon, a moon surface. Could be Mars, like a couple of million years ago. Have you been flying over Iceland before, Skymaster?
No, I was curious because I've been to Iceland once, about maybe 5 years ago.
Okay. Where have you been?
I can't remember the name of the town. I flew in there with a bunch of pilots and military, and we came in and stayed the night and had dinner and stuff and went back.
Probably Reykjavik?
Yeah, down to would be our southwest.
Yeah, exactly. That's the capital of Iceland, and that's where they have that's where they have a military airport. And I think the United States used to have a what's it called, a place where the army is staying, some kind of help me here. I'm not a native English speaker. What is the name for some kind of place where where the army resides?
A military base?
Yeah, a base.
Barracks?
Exactly. That's the word that I was looking for. a military base. Because Iceland, of course, has some strategic value, I guess, because it's somewhere in the middle of North Atlantic, right there between.
I know we rented a car, and the instruction says do not go to the Highlands, but we decided to go to the Highlands anyhow.
Yeah, the Highlands can actually get. I've been there. I've not been in the Highlands, but I was told to avoid the Highlands as well, because if you don't know what you're doing, there's a good chance that you're going to get lost and just die somewhere, and nobody's ever going to know about this. But if
yeah.
because the Highlands, I mean, if you're not equipped accordingly, like a real Jeep or some kind of, proper vehicle to move about, so it might get dangerous. But I've only done the ring road around Iceland. I've not been to the Highlands myself.
I think the rental company just didn't want us to destroy their vehicle.
Did you have some kind of Jeep then? Some kind of...
No.
No? Okay. Oh, well then...
We were totally breaking the rules.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're back, obviously, you didn't die.
And we were going to take some lava back, but the rules are don't take anything back, so we didn't take any lava back.
I did. Little pieces of it, and I think that if they had caught us, we would have been fined for this, because they don't...
you in a volcano.
Yeah, I did just little pieces of volcano rock, different kinds, because they have all kinds of different density there. There's these lava rocks that are very light, and those that are very heavy, depending on where you are and what kind of chemical, I don't know, what kind of volcano it actually was, because they all have different kinds of lava. And then it was fun to collect all of this, and then I heard that it was not that they don't want you to export this to another country, and I did anyway. But I hope...
You're lucky they didn't bust you.
Yes, I was lucky, but it was all very small pieces, and I hid them in the baggage. So
yeah, I thought about it real seriously, just for the sake of the souvenir.
Absolutely, but I also understand, because if everybody would do it, that they don't want this to happen. Because if everybody did it, then there would be no volcanoes left. There might
be no island left.
Yeah. That's true. So there's the airport below us, right below us. I'm going to try to land. Looking at the crosswind here, it might be a challenge, but I'm going to try anyway.
It's a lot of wind, but it's mostly on your nose. It's coming at about 23 knots, I think.
Yeah, if it's a headwind, I don't have any problem with that, but
it's mostly headwind.
Okay. Yep, that's right. I'm going to turn around. Yeah, but Iceland, if you're I don't know, if you've seen some parts of it, then you're going to have to agree that it's really some otherworldly place, because there are no trees. It's just lava and some kind of mossy fields, and it just doesn't look like the rest of the world, and it's awesome to look at. I was on a honeymoon with my wife on Iceland, like 4 weeks, driving around all over the island, and it was awesome.
You took her on a honeymoon to a moon landscape.
Yes, that's what honeymoons are for. Where's the runway? Oh, there you are. It might make sense to not fly with 60 knots, because otherwise you're going to be blown around quite a bit. So did it work out for you, Vinny?
Yeah, I got it down safe. I did a full stop, though. I didn't
Okay.
try
Yeah.
to do a touch and go. I'm going to taxi back and take off again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the wind is actually helping you slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, guys, this has been fun. I'm going to land here, and then I'm going to say goodbye, but I'm going to definitely join you again because this is kind of fun.
Excellent. Awesome. Thanks for
Appreciate it.
joining
Yeah.
us. It is we like to collect all kinds of people from all over the world. So
You can watch me disappear when I get down.
you're cheating.
Okay.
I did land right there. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, the wind is actually helping you here at this
Mm-hmm.
particular run.
Absolutely. There he goes.
Yep, I heard him bounce out of the Discord.
I had a bit of difficulty to understand this guy. He's got quite an accent, but he's nice.
I didn't have any trouble.
Yeah, sure you didn't. I know. I wouldn't have guessed, you know.
No?
Okay, so let's take off again.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the headwind helps quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the next destination? Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, now it's Grimsey. Oh. Grimsey, but there's no of course there's no I'm not able to put in the flight plan, so I'm just going to fly heading. Hope for the best, but it seems to be pretty easy. Where's my heading buck? So did you do anything special with your massive bandwidth? For example, like download half of the internet?
Not yet. I haven't had much time to play with it. It was a grueling couple of days getting it properly set up, but now that it is, I'm breathing again, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we're honest, I wouldn't even know what to do with that much bandwidth. I mean, we could of course put up some hosting and have some have our own servers delivering stuff and all that, but I mean, in the day, if I wanted to watch a movie on the internet, I wouldn't need that much bandwidth. The only time that really helps is if you want to download like a flight simulator or some other kind of software, but having it is better than not having it. So,
Oh yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, how much does it cost in
Well,
dollars, US
that's the
dollars?
interesting part. For me, it's free because
Oh, you
the
can.
the association pays for it with our annual fee that we pay for
Okay.
the use of the pool
Get out of here.
and the other facilities and the TV service and internet services all rolled into the annual fee.
Okay. So what would you have to pay if you were not a member of this association?
I have no idea. It's not something I would have seeked out.
Okay. That would have been somewhere in the low hundreds, I guess.
I assume, yeah.
Because 2 gigabits, that's rare. And
And
up and
symmetrical.
down,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Symmetrical, that's even more
yeah, yeah. It's crazy
expensive.
fast. I
Is it?
think that they're probably going to do the same thing to all of the people in this community that they're going to do to them what they tried to do to us.
Mhm.
They hooked us up, and initially we were already provisioned for what we had, which was a little less than a gig down and something like 40 megs up or something.
Mhm.
And that's how it was provisioned. And I said, but I was told that I'm going to get 2 gigs symmetrical. And the people on the phone are like, and they
Mhm.
finally delivered. You know, it took a couple days on the few hours on the phone and whatnot, and 2 visits
Mhm.
on site. Installers were here, and yeah, finally that's what I got, 2 gigs symmetrical.
Okay. Awesome. I'm happy for you. It's rare these days still,
Hmm.
but it's nice. Holy hell! If I just adjusted the altimeter, and there is a difference between the default value and the real value that that is resulting in like 500 feet difference. That's a lot.
It is. I've seen it though.
Yeah, but it's rare, I would say, because I mean, we've got interesting weather here, anyways. But the looking at the HPA value, it's 991, and usually we have like 1015 or 1013. So there's quite a difference. The QNH value.
Hmm.
So Honda Preluder. He's somebody here on Twitch.
Okay.
How do you do? I think he's still looking at the stream. Grimsey, Grimsey. It's a nice. Did I tell you the story? The interesting thing about this island, Grimsey, with pets and all
I'm
that.
not sure. Pets?
Yeah, Grimsey is a special place because they have birds on the island, and it's basically it's a place where some of the, I'm not sure what it's called, if animals are in danger of going extinct. What are they called? What would you call them? Some, yeah, basically birds that are
Endangered.
endangered species. Yes, yeah, that might work. So some endangered birds and some colonies, bird colonies on the island, and the the thing is, people on Grimsey that live there, there are not that many, but I think a couple of hundred, and they're not allowed to have pets, cats or dogs, because these pets are most probably going to eat all these endangered birds. So whoever lives on Grimsey has to agree to not have any pets. I'm not
I have
kidding
never
you.
heard of such a thing.
It's one of those interesting things that sometimes, you know.
Hmm.
I found it on Wikipedia. They were describing the island, and one of the things is they just don't want they're not allowed to have pets. It's a pity, but I understand the reasoning. Actually, right now the weather is awesome. Despite the cloud layer, The lighting is cool because we're at sunset right now, so the sun is pretty low,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
hello, Murph. What can you tell me about the island of Grimsey and the northern part of Iceland? Oh, I need to activate the stream here. And he is, Murph's not answering. Did I deactivate him? Let's see. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Are you listening on this to the stream?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. Hello. Oh, what's happening? Let's see. Intercom. Oh yes, I deactivated him for good reason. I haven't gotten around to implement your mute button yet.
No hurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it maybe next year or the year after that. Let's see. Hello there, Murph. How are you doing? Can you no? Let's first give you time to answer the question. How are you doing?
I'm doing grand, thank you for asking. Just enjoying the view from up here, like a bird with a pint in its beak. How about you?
Like a bird with a pint in its beak? What the heck? Dude. Murph, what can you tell us about the island of Grimsey that's gonna come up right here at 12 o'clock? Are there any special stories that you can tell about this place?
Grimsey Island, a wee gem of the North Atlantic. This island is famous for its puffin colonies, and if you squint hard enough, you might just see a few of those cheeky little birds strutting their stuff. Legend has it that Grimsey is where the sun kisses the Arctic Circle, making it a special spot for those who love a good sunset. Plus, the island has a rich Viking history, as it was once a hideout for those rascally Norsemen. So keep your eyes peeled at 12 o'clock and let the tales of Grimsey enchant you as we fly by.
So, what about the fact that people on Grimsey are not allowed to have any pets? What is the reasoning behind this?
The pet ban on Grimsey Island. It's a bit of a quirky rule, but it stems from the island's delicate ecosystem. The locals want to protect the native bird populations, especially the puffins, who might be a tad skittish around furry friends. So, to keep the island's charm and wildlife intact, they decided to keep pets at bay. Quite the interesting approach, isn't it?
Well, it's a pity for children who might want to have pets, but maybe they can get a pet puffin. Ever heard of that?
A pet puffin. No, that's a thought. Puffins are quite the characters, aren't they? They mate for life and are known for their colourful beaks, especially during breeding season. But alas, I reckon the children will have to stick to imaginary pets for now. Puffins are best left in the wild, where they can frolic and dive for fish without a care in the world.
What are the natural enemies of puffins?
The natural enemies of puffins include larger seabirds like gulls, which can prey on puffin chicks, as well as land-based predators like foxes and rats that may invade their nesting sites. It's a tough world out there for our little feathered friends.
How far can puffins actually fly? Because looking at the very small wings that these little birds have, what is it? Where are the limits of these birds?
actually fly quite impressively, reaching altitudes of about 1,000 feet and covering distances of up to 30 miles from their nesting sites in search of food. Those little wings may look small, but they're built for speed and agility in the air.
But it seems to be a problem for them to get rid of the gulls or flee from them, because the gulls, I've been looking at documentary where the gulls were harassing the puffins quite a lot, and the puffins were not able to get away. So what is their strategy to keep the food that they collected?
Puffins have a clever strategy to keep their hard-earned food safe from those pesky gulls. They often dive underwater to catch fish and can hold their breath for up to a minute while they do so. When they surface, they quickly look for a safe spot to eat their catch, usually in their burrows or on rocky ledges, where the gulls can't reach them. It's a bit of a game of cat and mouse, but puffins are quite resourceful.
Well, if I'd rather believe the documentaries that I saw, because I saw what puffins actually have to go through. But yes, I would agree. Sometimes they have the ability to get away, but obviously the gulls are a lot better at maneuvering in the air due to the big wings and all that. So puffins do have a hard time to keep that catch. But they're cute. So very cute. Well, you, Vinny, I cannot see your tag anymore. Oh, right behind me. There you are.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, I'm gonna lose some speed. We're gonna take a look at the runway there. It's possible to land, of course, but it doesn't really look. It's pretty rough because obviously it wasn't. You're not meant to land there because it's not a real airport in the sim. But it's gonna work, I guess. And the airfield is pretty huge considering the size of the island. Like a third of the length of the island, the runway is pretty long. And you can actually roll your plane across the Arctic Circle because it runs right through Grimsey. Let's see, where's the runway? It's on the other side, I think. Yep. It's visible from here. Oh, 27 knots of headwind. Holy moly. So we're going to approach from the other side. 500. Oh dear. The indicator that shows the direction of my flight is actually going out of the visible range in the display. The green little indicator that shows where your flight path is going.
Nose is pointed.
No, not the nose, the actual flight path, and it just went out of the display. because the plane was being pushed so hard sideways that you know what I mean.
Yep. And it's another case of the wind, I think, is going to help us land.
Mm-hmm. Probably. The actual runway doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks fine. It's on little map. It looks totally
It looks like it would
maintained,
be a real
ready.
runway.
Yeah, ready for business.
They should activate. They just should put in a some kind of, I don't know, a marker. I think they could possibly just go ahead and make this work in the flight sim. There's even markings on the ground here for the runways. It's ready to work. Why the heck did they not activate this? This is awesome. Even the little, I don't know, the little things that are put into the ground where you can hook up the planes so they're not going to be blown away by wind. You know, these little, I'm not sure what they're called, but the things that where you can put some straps onto your plane and then hook them up onto the ground so they're being
Tie downs?
Tie downs, exactly. And even those are here. I think they might even have prepared this place, but it's not yet a real airport in the sim. Funny. That is just too detailed to just be satellite imagery. This has been, they've been working on this.
I don't see any difference between this airport and many others that I've
Exactly.
seen in 2024.
By the way, you do have floats. I just wanted to
Of
mention
course.
it.
Yeah, I didn't change my variant yet. I've been meaning to do it. I'll do it. I could even do it now if you want.
Nah, doesn't matter. The tie downs, the little things on the ground, they even glow. They have some green lights on them. I'm not sure, but if you take a look at, if you want to take a look at the stream real quick.
Oh, I'm almost there myself.
Okay.
I'll look at the
You can take a look at it. You might even be able to
almost
see
there.
more detail than I am because you have the higher graphics settings. Funny. It really looks cool. It looks great. Ready to go for traffic. So the next place that we're gonna go to is Husavik. BIHU. I'm gonna put that into the. What's the time? 22:06. So that's gonna be the final destination for the day. But Husavik City. We're gonna fly over Husavik City, and after that, we're gonna land at Husavik Airport. BIHU. Where is
that?
Menu. Like that menu. Delete and direct to BIHU. Here we go. And there seems to be some setting on the, because I don't have, there are some, I don't know if you know them, but if you're flying, you probably have seen them. If you're flying the standard the Cessna Grand Caravan, if you activate a flight plan and are using the GPS, then you're going to be able to see these magenta boxes that are going to indicate where you're going to have to fly to.
Yeah, they
you know?
call them gates.
Yeah, the gates, exactly. And for some reason they seem to be deactivated on the Kodiak, but there is a setting which I have not been able to activate yet. The pathways, that's the one. But I'm not able to activate these things. I can see the terrain and all that, but I cannot activate them. That's odd. Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still. There's the map, the HSI map. I don't need that one. The inset map, I don't need it. No map. I have a map on the right side, so. Interesting. I can turn off all kinds of things, but I cannot turn on the pathways. Anyway. Let's go ahead and take off again. Let's go back to the good end of the runway. I have a hard time even turning the plane around because of the crosswind here, or the headwind. And I have a hard time braking because we're being pushed from behind. Okay, you ready to go?
Yep.
Let's go. Nice little island, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I was taking a look at the Antarctica the other day and thinking about whether it might be interesting to have some kind of tour over there, but the problem is there are too few airports to really make anything interesting of that. It's just, there's nothing there. Nothing is happening. I mean, there are a couple of airports, but most of the time you're going to be in the air and not landing anywhere because there's just no place to land. I need to activate GPS here. It might be interesting with faster planes, but not the ones that we're flying usually. to fly out. Well, I am going to fly heading because I want to fly over the city of Husavik. So that's one of the places we have been actually. Auxiliary pump on. Did I forget it? Oh, yes, I did. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's these boxes there. The pathway.
Those are the magenta gates we were talking about, right?
Exactly. Yeah, but as I said, I think I told you before, the Kodiak has a special implementation of the G1000, and that is the reason for this. It seems to be that it was created for 2020, and it before the GNX1 was available. So they put in a special version of the G1000, and it's still there today.
Yeah, the G1000 in 2024 is a little broken.
Okay.
It actually works better in 2020. There's a couple of little things that bug me about it. You can't do the OBS mode, which is a very common mode that Ryan, the missionary bush pilot, uses for getting around PNG. And also the logic behind the buttons themselves is different. In 2020, they light up when they're on, and the light goes out when they're off. And in this plane, or in any plane with a G1000 in 2024, there's no light on them at all. And if you hover over them, they'll say whether they're on or off. And the problem with that is that sometimes they're on when they say they're off, and sometimes they're off when they say they're on. So you have to kind of concentrate on the PFD, the left screen. That is what tells you what the actual state of the buttons is.
Well, also, if you're in VR, it might be difficult to hover your mouse over the buttons.
Yeah, it'd be nice if there was some outward sign of what the state of each button was.
Well, it depends on the kinds of buttons, but some of them you can actually see if you have a. If you're in VR, then you're not going to be able to see them. But the Bravo throttle quadrant actually has backlighted buttons. Some of that for right now, I can see that my heading mode for the autopilot is on, and the altitude mode and all that. You can see it on the throttle quadrant, but if you're wearing a headset, a VR headset, then you probably might have a hard time. Well, you can, at least for example, in the Quest 3, you can kind of cut out a window to the real world. You can define an area where there's some kind of pass through where the cameras of the Quest are going to be passing through the real world, but unfortunately the resolution of these cameras is not right there as high as you need them to actually make out. I think that I would not be able to recognize the little letters on the buttons that I have on the Bravo throttle quadrant because the cameras are really not good enough. They're helping you to kind of recognize where you are in the room, and actually you can see the world in 3D because the cameras are. No, wait a minute. No, you cannot. That the Quest. Anyway, you can see the real world, but it's in rather low resolution, and it's kind of hacky because the representation it's good enough, as I said, to recognize where you are in the room, but not for much else. So. And I'm getting sick anyway.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, with the headset, yeah.
Yeah. Not right now. I'm all good. I'm not wearing a headset.
Yeah, you could tell me anything about VR, and I wouldn't be able to argue with you. I have no idea. I'm not even looking at headsets yet. I'm waiting for things to settle down with 2024, and then I'll see what looks like the right way to go for VR is.
I think that I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on all this. So, right, we're currently, if we're looking at headsets that really have the high quality or the high resolution that you need to really feel immersed, at least I have that kind of the feeling that the resolution of the Quest 3 and everything that is below is not even good enough to that it doesn't really feel like you're looking. It doesn't feel like the way it doesn't. There is. I'm trying to describe it here. The if you're looking at your display, I mean, I don't know what kind of display you have. I have a rather decent display, so the resolution of that display is pretty high. If I'm looking at here at my monitor, I'm able to read the numbers on the G1000, for example. I can see every single number because there's lots of sharpness and the resolution is high enough that I can make out every single letter. But if I'm trying to do that on the Quest, I cannot see the letters because I have to choose a resolution that is so low that it's all blurry because my hardware is just not capable of dealing with the density, with the pixel density that would be necessary to create a similar resemblance here, like a display. So
you're saying the Quest 3 is probably capable. You're just not
I'm
able
not sure
to run it in the mode that you would want to.
I have seen, if you look at I mean, there are certain native apps on the Quest. I mean, this is not necessarily a PC first headset. You know, this is something that Meta created for their own software. And if you're looking at a software that is native to the Quest, the resolution is still not there yet. It's not good enough for my taste. I try to. We had a little experiment in my company. A couple of people have bought the Quest, and we try to replace our usual desk displays, desk monitors, and just put on a Quest and try to work with. Some people had 3 monitors virtually in their Quest. And it works quite well. The problem is that the resolution is not high enough. If you're looking at your displays in the real world, you can read. You have a Word document open in the Microsoft Word software, the shit show of an office suite. Then you're going to be able to read every single letter. But if you're looking at it in the Quest, it's going to be blurry. So it means that the sharpness is, in my opinion, not good enough to really actually use the Quest as a replacement for your regular desk monitors. And it's the same in the flight simulator. It just doesn't work that way. It's awesome because you have the 3D immersion and all that, but I really like to be able to read the numbers on the display, on the steam gauges, whatever, and
sure.
It's not really possible in the Quest. You need to zoom in, or move close to the display to actually being able to read it, and that's not good enough.
Well, you seem to have researched this quite a bit more than I have. Or are there any headsets that are capable?
I think so, yes. But they're way more expensive, and you need to have lots of hardware to throw at it. So there's the PMAX Crystal. I don't know if you have heard about that.
I've heard of it. Yep.
And the resolution is quite a bit higher on each of the eyes, but I don't know, you need at least a 4090, 5090, something like that to make it work.
I have a 4090.
Yes, I know, but wait for another year. PMAX have published another version which has a resolution that is even higher than the Apple VR headset, and that one was really gorgeous when it comes to resolution. But then you're going to have to buy another graphics card. So you just wait 1 or 2 years until you're fed up with your 4090, and then you're going to get a 6090, and then you can go and buy the PMAX
5090 is out
system.
already.
It's coming in. It's
The 5090 is already available. So
yes, it is available, but it's hell expensive.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, you're going to have to pay more than $2,000, I guess, to get one. Or close to it, at least.
Well, when this 6090 that you're talking about comes out, the 5090 will come down, right?
Probably. I'm going to get one then. I cannot afford to spend just $2,000 on a single graphics card. But, I mean, we're going to have... I'm having fun in this way here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep, me too. I'm having fun. I've got a 70-inch monitor in front of me.
70-inch, Jesus.
Yes. It's our TV. It's my home theater that I use to film.
I see. It's a 4K display, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So the resolution is good enough to be able to read each and every letter.
Yeah, and I have some tricks that I use to help me too. I bound the magnifier, the Windows magnifier, to a couple of keys on my mouse so I could zoom in real quick and back out.
Mm-hmm.
I use that occasionally when I can't easily see it some other way.
Mm-hmm.
I also increase the sensitivity of my mouse wheel so that I can zoom in and out quicker.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Oh, dude, 30 knots of crosswind almost. And now we cannot hide from the crosswind. I'm going to have to deal with it. There's Husavik.
500.
Yep, runway in sight.
But that is the reality in Iceland. We're going to have to work with it. And we will. I'm just going to do an approach with higher speed, like 90 knots. That make it a little bit easier.
And again, the way that I'm coming in, the wind is working with me again.
It is? Well, I've got 7 knots of tailwind, but 30 knots of crosswind. So the tailwind component doesn't really bother me. It's more the crosswind.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly on my nose. It seems like I'm coming in on 02.
Okay. I'm coming in the other way. It works. Could be worse.
Could be.
Husavik. They actually have crews stewards. What are these guys called again? Not stewards, but marshals, right? They're waiting for us here. Nice people.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
I didn't see it, I'm sorry. But I guess you did quite well.
Yeah, like I said, it was mostly on my nose. It was a stiff wind, no doubt, but mostly on the nose. So all I had to do was just keep it flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, caravan can be a handful sometimes in conditions like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's still quite heavy. Not a small plane.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think of this idea? How about I get out to the world map and change my variant and see if the floats go away?
Oh, go ahead. We'll see. It's probably not going to work, but
Yeah,
in the
I want to give it a
Microsoft
try.
shit show. Yeah, you go ahead. Let's take a look.
If you have a minute, I'll be right
Absolutely.
back.
Yep, sure. Oh, the Kodiak. I love it so. Awesome little plane. I can open the doors. Oh, so nice.
What do you think, medevac or skydiving?
How about skydiving? Why not?
Skydiving it is.
Unfortunately,
And I'm just going to take the default livery. I hate it, but I'm going to leave it, and we'll see what happens.
I hate it.
It's like
I should
green
have.
and red,
Yeah,
black.
I am going to record this and put it on a button. You said it. I hate it. Where's the door
I said it,
handle?
and I stand by it.
You mean it.
I do.
Do I open the goddamn door? There we go. Is it opening now? No. Oh, yes, it might. Nope, it's not. But I know it can be opened. I actually have to stand up here at my desk to be able to move around the view in the cockpit enough that I can open the door. Come on. Open the
I'm
goddamn
going to
door.
spawn in at the fuel box so you know where I'll be.
There we go. The fuel box. Okay, let me take a look. Where are you? You're still on float. No. Yes, you are still on floats. That's what you are. On floats. And you always will be. You're the man with the golden floats. But I cannot even see your label. Oh, you're on top. No, that's not. Hey, somebody's on top of me with floats. All these planes have floats. Almost all of them. One doesn't have, but
So it's not me, it's you.
Yes, most probably, but you know that already, don't you?
Yeah.
It's always been me. But this guy, he should go away, for crying out loud. I cannot even see in my car. I cannot see into my cargo hold. Oh, well, I can. But still. Go. Oh, that's not you. That's somebody else. Go away. Anyway. Yeah, so but yeah, there you are. No, yes, you still have floats. I'm sorry about that. You still have them floats.
Oh well.
It doesn't matter really. But there's a car right below it. Did you try to smash that car? Because he's standing right between your floats here. Look at that. Right there in the middle. He's trying to get some fuel from a pump that doesn't even work for his car.
He's trying to get a free flight from me. That's what he's doing. He's hooked his van into my floats, and he thinks I didn't notice.
Mm-hmm. Sneaky little dude. Yeah, well. Good flight. Nice flight. I like Grimsey. I really do. And I'm curious when they're gonna actually open this as a real airport in the sim, because I mean they don't even have to do anything about it. It's perfect, like it is, just right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, good man. I hope I'm gonna take off and take a nap.
Sounds good.
I guess I'll see you.
That's all, folks.
That was a little too fast. That was not the right ending. Give me the correct ending, please.
You want me to play it again?
That was the wrong one. It was not that. That was it. I don't know. It was. It was playing at way too high speed. Maybe it was compressed in some way, but it was. It doesn't sound right. Played against.
That's all, folks.
That's not the right one.
That's the one I always play.
No, it's not. I'm gonna have to pick up a recording. You have another ending.
I do?
Yes, you do. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Because you you do have a much better ending than this. I swear. I'm waiting. I've got all the time in the world. I won't leave before you did play the correct ending here. And there was some kind of melody involved. Some kind of music.
I don't know. That's all I got.
No, it's not. I can see my own tongue. It's a little bit disgusting. Dude, I'm gonna take a look at some earlier at some stream from way back when. You do have nicer endings than this one.
If you do that, you're going to hear this exact clip.
No.
That's all, folks.
No. Wait a minute.
It's the only one I have.
I swear to God, that's not the only one.
Selected this avatar.
Wait a second.
It's going to fix it.
Wait a second.
I have all the seconds you need.
There we go. Holy crap. Da 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 da. And it's on the video flying over Iceland's biggest glacier. It was the what's it called? It was the previous video. And you had this clip that goes like da 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 da, and then that's all, folks. something like that.
That's the one I played.
Oh, you can, you know, I know you have gigabit right now, but that's well, I'm gonna bid you a good night, and next time I want to hear the real clip, not the fake one that you're playing all the time.
Okay. Get some sleep, Matt, and I'll see you on the next one.
Take care. Have a good night.
You too.